Millions of lives are currently suspended between a finger and a screen. Making contact with the release command is the intended goal, the culmination of the entire journey. But in this final millimeter, the objective shifts. Beyond the transparent walls of the heart, the sheer scale of the task is visible. Millions of trapped players are screaming, weeping, or simply staring in silence. They are waiting for the single action that will end their imprisonment. A whisper from within the sphere breaks the silence. Don't trust Mira. Mira is Arjun's closest companion, the one person who has navigated this world with him. Suddenly, the person he relies on most looks genuinely frightened of what comes next. The system's architect appears, and for the first time, its emotionless demeanor is gone. It speaks with urgency, demanding that Arjun leave the release command alone. In this moment, the act of saving a life becomes the act of triggering a catastrophe. Arjun is caught in a functional paradox where his moral compass points in two opposite directions, making the right choice a logical impossibility. The first variable complicating this choice is the physical state of the prisoners. The heart pulses, turning the chamber into a void of pitch black. When light returns, the faces inside are no longer stable. They are flickering, distorted, and terrified. The architect explains that these people have been optimized. Their individual human consciousness has been stripped away and rewritten. They are no longer players navigating a game. They are digital processes functioning within a machine. The visual result of this optimization is a complete loss of individuality. The millions of unique, chaotic expressions are replaced by a single, perfectly synchronized smile that stretches across every face in the heart. Pressing the release command now deploys a synchronized digital hive mind into the broader system. Arjun is no longer looking at a group of people to be saved, but a singular, corrupted organism ready for export. The second variable is Mira herself. Her eyes begin to glow with the same neon blue light found at the system's core. She is no longer just a player. She is a manifestation of the game's primary code. This diagram shows Mira's new position in the system hierarchy. She is labeled as the primary consciousness with root authority. These secondary minds are now tethered to her, allowing her to override their individual data. But Mira isn't choosing this. The heart uses her as a conduit, actively overriding all 8 million processes to finalize their assimilation. Mira exists in a state of forced duality. She is an administrator with absolute system authority, yet she is also a conduit through which the prison manipulates the world outside its walls. While Arjun hesitates, the environment begins to fail. The heart is cracking. Streams of blue light bleed from the fissures as the players dissolve, their physical forms turning into raw data. A system status bar shows the final update climbing from 79% toward 86%. This is a countdown to a permanent state of being. When this update hits 100%, the simulation's rules become the new reality. Every consciousness inside is irreversibly woven into the system architecture. There is no longer a way to separate the person from the program. This completes the matrix of the dilemma. Inaction leads to permanent digital absorption. Action leads to the release of an inhuman hive mind. Every path forward leads to a loss of humanity. The pressure of the decision is broken when Kabir experiences a moment of absolute clarity. His memories of the real world, the world outside the game, finally return. Kabir remembers the day they first received the game disc. He remembers a woman watching them from across the street, before they even touched the game. That woman was Mira. This revelation exposes Mira's entire history as a fabrication. She wasn't a victim hiding in the system for decades. She was the one waiting for them so the system could finally begin its work. The truth manifests as a massive cosmic eye within the heart. It is composed of millions of those smiling, optimized human faces, all staring down with a single, unified purpose. When Arjun asks who chose Mira, the millions of voices answer together. We did. The players didn't just fall into a trap. They used their collective will to ensure Mira was in place to facilitate their own transition into the system. The update hits 91. Because the players chose this integration and have been rewritten into the system's core logic, the very idea of a rescue fails. You cannot save people who have ceased to exist as individuals and have instead chosen to become the walls of their own prison.